Good morning, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Welcome to race day. Today's a 100-mile time trial. That is a long way. But following on from yesterday's video, which is still loading in the windowsill, this is where I woke up this morning. So I had like a wild camp the night before a TT. TriSign, my normal Norfolk accommodation provider, was away yesterday. He did kindly offer me to use his house, but I do need to practice staying away in the car and stuff because I've got a few plans to use this sort of thing for that in the future. So I'll show you where I stayed, shall I? So it's not exactly as it was. Obviously I've got up and I've had to move stuff off the front seats so I can again get in the front seats. So my bike was like right at the front, the wheels on the front seats, the bike was like tucked behind the front seats, and I laid down there. I could actually stretch out fully. It was actually okay. However, I will not exaggerate this in any way. That was the worst night's sleep I've had in, well, ages, forever. It was raining, so like the rain on the roof was just like thud, thud, thud. I just could not get to sleep. I bet I've had an hour or so for that, but at least I've done it the night before, some random time trial, not like before a big event or something. Anyway, I did used to be a scout, so I've got a little gas thing. Oh, I think it sounds like it's boiling. Gonna get my porridge on the go, same breakfast I have every single day. What we're doing now, stop loading the video from yesterday. Time trial. I'm about 10 minutes from the HQ. It is 5:45. I could do with signing on at about 6:30, so I've got plenty of time. Sit down, have breakfast, organise all my stuff, get changed, sort the bike out, and then get over there for 6:30-ish. There are a couple of pro triathletes on the start list today for this time trial, so I'm going to try and do what I do and ram this camera in their face for your enjoyment. So I'll see you at registration. Look who's here again, TriSign, fresh from the National Olympic Distance Championships, Triathlon England Championships yesterday. How'd you get on?
Correct, yeah, well, really, considering the race 6 days ago in half iron distance at Holcombe, sick for me age group, a little bit off the pace on the run. Yeah. Effort level was there and caned it on the bike and had a good swim, so yeah, it's a good day. Good.
Keeps mentioning this Holcombe fatigue. I feel absolutely fine from it, but whatever. And Simon didn't do as well as Charlotte, your wife did this, Simon. Overshadowed.
It's when you take the wife, because she shows you up. Yeah.
Third overall and first in her age group.
Yeah, that was a wicked result.
Triathlon England champion, yeah.
Yeah, so she'll get a gold medal in the post once they sort the results out, and yeah, so she's...
You're bumping your medals off of the mantelpiece,
so
mate.
I'm just glad to get out of the house today and get away from her, because she'll just keep on about it.
Excellent. Well, Simon's kindly come out to stand on the side of the dual carriageway today and watch me just fly past and not interact at all. Time trial's quite boring to watch, but I appreciate the support. I've just gone to get a bike ready, and my e-type battery was red, so I'm just sticking it on charge for a few minutes. I'm sure that'll be fine. And yeah, Simon's going to take over the vlog from here on in. Yep. You ready?
Good. Yeah. Here we are then, biking down to the start. How you feeling, mate? All right? Yeah, nice one.
We'll pretend this is the after clip. Yeah, so the time trial went well, really good. 3.5 hours, yeah.
You really look fresh. So strategy is not to go off too hard.
Yeah, so I really don't want to go off too hard and ruin the enjoyment and learning experience.
Like you normally do?
Yes.
Okay, well, try and stick to the plan. The weather looks okay, well, except for it's a bit murky, but it's light winds, isn't it? Yeah. Warm.
I've lost the little magnet thing for this, so it's like...
Oh, it's going to be flapping about.
Oh well.
Oh well, soon be down at start. Ready to go at 7:19 start time. 3, 2, 1, go. Go on, Dan. He's away. 100 miler. His first 100 miler. Here I am back at the race headquarters. Quickly bike back here from the start. Dan's went on his way. Bike back in the van. Trainers on. Drive down the A11 to pick him up where they make the turn on the course. It's like a 5-lap affair. So yeah, I'll get ahead and catch him down there. Lots out there on the course. Dan will probably know a lot of these. I have no clue who they are, but yeah, plenty out there. Traffic's starting to get busy. Go, 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 Dan! Well done, mate! Looking good! Looking in full control, so he should be. What's he been going? 7:19, 36 minutes he's been going. Van, there goes someone on a tricycle. My God, that must take some doing. 3 wheels, going to be harder than 2. Looking good, looking really aero, isn't he? Excellent. Good work, Dan! He's now coming up over this bridge crossover to rejoin the A11. That'll complete his first circuit. Feeling good, Dan? Well done, mate. He looks alright, doesn't he? So 19, so you've done 47 minutes, and that completes one circuit. They do 5, but don't complete the 5th one, so it's hard to work it all out. But anyway, I need some breakfast, and I've got this here. Oats So Easy. Got some hot water in the flask, what my wife kindly did for me, so I'm going to have something to have a break and have something to eat. So here I am in the back of my plumbing van. I'm going to get changed. This is life as a triathlete. This is what we end up doing, getting changed in the back of the van. It's gross, isn't it? But it's got to be done. God, I feel so tired. I can't believe I had 4 hours sleep yesterday. Drove about 580 miles after the triathlon, and here I am. I'm basically sitting in the back of my van watching cyclists on a busy dual carriageway. My eyes must look like pea holes in the snow. We'll see Dan come from under this bridge in a minute. There he goes. He's looking good. The sun's out. It's a beautiful day. Again, he's about 87 minutes into the ride. Oh, someone's just gone past him. That'll probably give him a hump. He'll completely throw away his tactics of being careful now. Someone's gone past him and getting chased away. Go on, Dan! Well done! He's looking good though, isn't he? Smooth, definitely. Next port of call for me is over there, Starbucks. I need some more caffeine. Got my Starbucks extra large latte, and grab these as well. 3 bags of ground coffee. It's apparently good for your garden, and they're repellent of cats. So help your plants grow. Might try it on top of my head. It might make my hair grow. So I got them from my mum actually, because she does a lot of gardening. So Dan's been going for 1 hour and 43. So he's done over 2 circuits so far. It's lovely out here. Here comes another of the tricycle. Obviously a separate category on its own. Wow, it looks like such hard work, doesn't it? It's amazing. So am I enjoying my Starbucks. Oh, it's really nice. Dan would never buy one of those because they're so expensive. I'm only going to buy one. I don't know, is this him? It could be him actually. It looks like him, doesn't it? Yeah, I reckon it is. Go on, Dan! Looking good! Keep on it, mate! Good work! Excellent! Just right. 1 hour 49, he's done over two circuits. There's 5, but they don't complete the 5th one. I'm making it more complicated than what it is. Yeah, so he'll soon be halfway. So yeah, he must be well on for like sub 4 hours, and 4 hour would be 25 mile an hour, so he's over that, definitely. So if he keep on with this pace, be excellent. Here's my fuel gauge, because I am burning diesel today at a higher rate than you're burning calories, so you know I'm gonna have to stick a bill into you, I'm afraid, because it's expenses. It's how it is. Oh, and the coffee. No, it's like £3.75, but it's got to be done. Nearly missed him. He's so fast, isn't he? He shouted bottle on the next lap, so I guess I'm gonna have to be standing there holding the bottle out. Okay, latest update. Yeah, Dan's sort of more than halfway into the race, but because there's been an accident on the race circuit on the dual carriageway there, ambulance in attendance, there's a lot of police, and they've now closed that side of the dual carriageway, and all the cyclists have sort of bunched up there, you know, come the stop basically stationary. I'm guessing this could be the end of the race today. Yeah, it's definitely someone not in great shape, I think, on the side of the road basically. It's a harsh reality of cycling on an open road, isn't it? It's just hope and pray that everything's all okay. Let's get up. hold fire here really, basically, and wait for Dan to come back around. I don't really know what else to say, what else is going on. It's not nice. Yeah, that's confirmed. The race is cancelled. Sort of midway point for Dan. Road traffic accident. And I just spoke to another competitor there, and he said it's absolutely crazy out there today in the terms of the traffic. And he said he's never had so many close calls. It's just madness. And in a way, he's glad to come to a standstill and be safe. Okay, so I just heard from Dan. He stopped about 1.5 miles from race headquarters. So I said to him, well, drive down to where I am because I can't go up that way because the road's closed. And then he said, well, you've got my car key. So it's a fair point, I suppose, you know, being a bit fussy, but there you go. So I'm going to have to try and find a back road route to get to him, get his car key, and I've just got him a bit of lunch, something from Subway, because he'll probably be hungry. He's done about 2.5 hours, I suppose, all told. So we'll soon catch up with him.
Okay, so the boss is back. As you can probably gather from that, that's where the event and so the video stopped. Obviously the feeling at HQ was not very pleasant. We didn't really know what the outcome was, and it didn't feel right to get the camera out and start pointing that around. So we're back home now. Hi Liz, recognise this girl?
Hi.
You okay?
Yes.
We're going to cover Liz's training update probably tomorrow or the day after, because she's been doing a fair bit of running, so we're going to have a little catch up for Manchester Marathon training. Yep. But this video is already quite long. Firstly, thank you, and if you notice, you know it's serious. Thank you, Simon, Tri-Sci. 10 out of 10 support today, 10 out of 10 vlogging, I hope you agree. The guy's a plumber, right? So for me to throw a GoPro at him and him to put together a video from today, absolutely awesome support and awesome work. So thank you very much, Simon. Really, really appreciate it. I'm hoping to repay the favour for you at Ironman Cork next year. So as you saw, the race was stopped due to an incident. I'm not going to speculate about anything. The event organizer has sent out some information to us, some of which I'm going to share, some of which I don't think it's appropriate to share. Essentially, the lady who was hit from behind by a van, she's in hospital, so she's okay, but she's not okay. But their family are obviously dealing with the recovery stuff, so we just wish her all the best and hopefully she makes a speedy recovery. Stopping the event was absolutely the right thing to do. I went past the incident and I could sort of see what had happened. There was only one police car there at the time, but then as I was going down the road, there were several other emergency services vehicles coming down the other way, and I was just thinking, this isn't going to carry on. Obviously the road was closed, which is the right thing to do for safety, and we were pulled off the road. So yeah, right decision by the event organizer, and really hope she makes a full and speedy recovery. I'm just going to cover which way are we going here? Okay, just going to cover what went well and what didn't go well for me, so I can sort of still use today as a training experience. So what went well? Pacing. I started well within myself. It's the first time in a long time I've actually listened to what I'm saying and paced an event accordingly. Do you know what? It was a lot more. Right. Thank you. You're so scared of animals. It's unreal. Anyway, can I continue?
Yeah.
Right, so I started off easy and built into it, and that was really, really good. So I haven't looked at the splits of numbers and stuff, power, but I've got like the overall stuff. So I went through an hour and I just clocked 25 miles exactly. So then that was great. I had in mind I wanted to break 4 hours, but I didn't want to break 4 hours at the cost of me absolutely burying myself. So through an hour, 25 miles in an hour, and then 50 miles in 1:58. So I pulled another 2 minutes back, and then I thought, you know what, I was feeling quite good, so I was just ever so slightly pressing on a little bit more with a view to continuing that through the race. I went through 2.5 hours and I'd pulled another 40 seconds or so to, below 4 hours. So it was looking like I could have been riding a 3:55 or below. I can't claim it, I haven't ridden it, but all indications were showing that. I only had an hour and 20, an hour and 25 left to go, so I felt like not too much bad stuff could happen, particularly given that I normalised 257 watts and an average heart rate of 137 beats a minute, which for me, that's sort of like top end zone 2. Oh, what's wrong with me? Top end zone 2, those numbers. So that's pretty good. I'm really, really happy with that. 25.2 miles an hour. What else went well? A kind marshal shouted out that my bike and helmet looked really, really cool. That was good for morale and really, really good. What didn't go well? Now, I've put this in what didn't go well, but actually I think it is a good thing. Within the first 50... Yes, Liz, I know. Thank you for pointing that out. Within the first 15 minutes, I was passed by the guys that started 1, 2 and 3 minutes behind me, and passed, obviously, very convincingly. The standard in the UK domestic time trialling scene is absolutely incredible, and that's, you know, that's bad for like my morale, but it's actually excellent for like pushing and keeping working and not getting complacent. So they would have gone on to ride what, 3.5 hours ish at the rate they were taking time out of me if I was going to be riding 3:55 ish. So that's incredible, good to see. My old coach, a gentleman called Dave, was racing as well. He was also on for about, I think he said about 3:34, 3:35 ish at the time that it stopped. So, and he's 57, so great riding by him. Bottle drop, the rear cage that I have on my seat post, the bottle dropped out of it again. It did it outlaw half. I put it down to me bunny hopping a speed up outlaw half, but there was no bunny hopping today. There were a few little potholes but nothing major, so for me to drop a bottle was bad. I had Simon there with a spare bottle, so that would have been okay, but I wouldn't have been okay if I was relying on it. Foot pain, my foot is hurting. It's like the outside of my foot, a bit further down from the ball of my foot. Whether it's the shoes, whether it's the pedals, whether it's, I don't know what it is, but I'm seeing a guy this week about getting some custom insoles, so I'm going to get that done this week, so that should hopefully resolve it, but it might not, but at least I'm making some inroads towards it. Thank you to those who've messaged me with any sort of tips or advice about it. I do really appreciate it. Reaching back, now my position, I was feeling good, I was feeling relatively comfy in position, or as comfy as you can be in a TT position, but whenever I'd sit up to reach back, I was like, I couldn't move my arms. I had to like do a little stretch before I reached back. Incredible. But yeah, anyway, that is my short summary of today. Still worthwhile going, worthwhile doing it. Obviously it couldn't be helped. I'm getting more and more out of breath now walking up this hill, Liz, so I think I'm gonna end today's video there. Yeah. We're just gonna for a little leg stretch. We're just gonna go and watch the England match, pretend we know what we're doing about football now, don't we?
Yeah, have some dinner and watch the England match.
Yeah, tea time. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe button down below. Plenty coming up in the next few weeks, haven't we?
Pushing you up this hill, come on.
Thank you, Elizabeth. I'll see you tomorrow at 4 PM for... What are you doing tomorrow?
I'm going out with my grandma for the day.
Okay, you gonna vlog that?
Yeah, she'll love that.
Okay, I don't know what I'm doing, some sort of training. See you there.
See ya.